So here we are at Le Mans in the Mustang GT3, and for some reason I thought it would be a great idea to start from the very back, although that car decided to beat me and start further back. But apparently that was asking a little bit too much. I mean, even asking for space is a little bit too much in this race, and you will come to see that very shortly. Coming down here now, we're actually catching up to the Wolfpack up in front. And there is a lot of mess going on here, so we do gain a few places overall. That Porsche to the right hand side, that is, wow, I got rear-ended and then the car met the wall. That's fair enough. Well, at least we're still facing the right direction. But again, keep an eye out on this Porsche to our right hand side here, the black one, because we get kind of tangled up. Now, space is not awarded, and move over. There is like plenty of lanes along here, my friend, and we do actually get an insane run because we've got 0 downforce on the rear of this car. So I'm braking a bit early, trying to gauge how well this car brakes at this speed with minimal downforce. And for some reason, Zoio parks it on the apex, like literally went to park the car. But yeah, we luckily enough didn't get a penalty for that. We are in front of Yul Slow behind, who is rocking a 2.5 second penalty. Or 2.75 really. Coming down here, we are in the semi-slipstream of the car up in front, although we're not really gaining as much as I thought we would. Braking at the crane on the right hand side, the Porsche sends it through, smashes into the BMW, and I just follow the BMW through. But now we have the fun part where the Porsche again doesn't move over as I come out of that corner, and we end up meeting the wall. Now, I will say there was an element of Forza glue in that situation, but the Forza glue wouldn't happen if they kept on the right side of the track where they were, instead of gluing themselves to the rear panel of my car. Thus, whilst I'm trying to turn left, they're also turning left, whilst pushing the rear of my car to the left, though I can't turn left. There's a lot of lefts in that sentence, but what is left is me in the last position. Yeah, thank you ever so much, Sotio, Zoio, whatever. That was very much appreciated. Nothing like a second comeback story in the same race. But we are sending it down. There's a back straight now. This Mustang really does shift. It's absolutely, I can't even say that word. I'm so flabbergasted about this car, but it's absolutely insane at how well this massively eats up speed. More chaos up in front. Ferrari and the Porsche are having some fun. Porsche is taken out. There we go. There's another Porsche there. I guess the Ferrari and that Porsche have some fun. That Porsche forgot to use brakes. Brakes are no longer needed, I guess. But when you are ghosted, braking is optimal because the car in front can't stop you. Dietary, 89 up in front, is rocking a 4.8 second penalty. Crazy to think that we are right now 22 seconds away from position 1. Oh dear me. Well, we certainly ain't going to claim that back, I don't think. I would also like to point out I am running hard tyres. This is a medium length race, so I decided hard tyres, will they last? We're going to soon find out. But I think really in the state we are in at the moment, it might well be the right choice. Kind of interesting really. I mean, Zoio 4542 is almost 11 seconds behind us, rocking a 2 second penalty. I'm surprised they didn't get a penalty for the collision they had with me, to be fair. All that BMW they slammed into the side of. Anyway, coming over the start finish line for the start of lap 2, we have gained a total of like 2 positions. Oh my gosh, we are 0.8 seconds away from Dietary up in front. We'll have to bear it in mind though, other cars may well be on a totally different tyre compound, thus they are going to be quicker in the handling department than myself, although I am trying my best to keep up with them. Again, I'm running 0 downforce on the rear. I think a little bit of downforce may have helped. Probably would have helped that Porsche as well. Another one bites the dust, I guess. But yeah. Oh dear. A pixel over the line and a 0.5 second penalty to go with it. Yeah, I gained 0.5 seconds there. Porsche seems to be the chosen car of this race. Is it because it's OP? Is it fast? I know they handle okay. Let me know down in the comments below. But yeah, it definitely seems to be the car of choice. The great thing about choice is that I can catch up to the said choice. And looking out for the scaffolding in a moment on the right hand side. There it is. Braking down the third gear, turning in. And thankfully I braked a little bit earlier because Palmer closed that door, pretty much cut in front. And it was a really nice move, I'm not going to lie. They calculated that very, very well. I had probably a little bit too much on the side of caution. But Palmer is running a 3-second penalty. Wow. That is quite the penalties. Not as bad as the car up in front though. But we are braking for this corner now. Palmer, I think, brakes quite late, to be fair. Well, that shows him. Go off into the gravel and build us a castle. Braking down to 5th gear, then hard on the brakes down to 3rd gear, getting the wheels locking up ever so slightly. Dirtiest has gone sandcastle building. One person was in the castle and decided to quit the race. So we have gained another position. That corner can be a bit brutal. If you carry a little bit too much speed and turning whilst braking, yeah, it does swallow you whole. So, now, 5.5 seconds away from Mario Kebab. I don't think that kebab would taste that good if it's made by Mario or made with Mario. Or the ingredients Mario? Who knows? Funny enough though, this is where, you know, I say accidents happen. They happen for a reason usually, and this reason would be a lack of concentration. Coming up to this corner now, my daughter comes to ask me a question. At the perfect timing, I say the answer and not look where I am. So, a free gardening trip later and no penalty awarded for cutting such a good portion of the track. I think I should gain time there. Thank you to my daughter for that moment. Very much appreciate it. I've got to say, I was like, oh crap. And then suddenly, no penalty. I was like, fair enough. I can't grumble like that. So, we're still 5.6 seconds away from Mario Kebab up in front. I don't know if I lost time there, but personally, I feel like I gained a good bit. Definitely saved on tyre wear. Lack of concentration, eh? There we go. Cars are in the pits. That is brilliant news. I mean, by the time to get out of the pits, I might be about 10-ish seconds ahead of them, hopefully. I mean, we're in position 7 now, so we actually gained half a pack. Whether we can hold on to it or not, it's going to be a different matter. Through the straights on the top speed run, yeah, we're going to hold them at bay, but it's going to be the latter section of this course where things will take a nosedive. There's a car there. We're in P6. Mob 18713 somehow went gardening. Not too sure how, but Mario Kebab hasn't pitted up in front, is 4.2 seconds away. Maybe them two had a issue together and we benefit from that. I mean, we are 1.1 second up from our best lap up to now, which is great news. And especially considering our tyres are starting to wear and we're still managing to find more time, which is, yeah, great news. Going down here now, you see the house on the left and you see the sign just here. Braking now, down in 3rd gear. Maybe a bit premature, but I brake, let off a little bit and then gradually apply a bit more brake going into the corner. Everybody does it differently, but it's a way I'm able to control the car and manage to do it in one sitting and not crash. 4.2 seconds away from Mario Kebab still. We're not gaining on them, sadly enough. They may well pit at the end of this lap and then choose to go one lap on softs. It'll be interesting. Everybody's tactic will be different. I'm going to just do my best and last it out as best as I can. Try to reduce as much wheel spin as I can as well, because our tyres are aging is the best way to put it. Aging. 3.5 seconds away from Mario Kebab now. We are still happily actually holding off the cars behind. I must say though, this Mustang is really, really pleasant to drive. And it's got a great soundtrack to it as well, I'm not going to lie. I think it does sound brilliant. Braking down to the 2nd gear here, turning in. There is dust up ahead and quite a few cars catching up behind me as well. It's getting me a bit nervous. coming round in now. BMW M4 up ahead, swept light, 94400, 1.7 seconds away, rocking a 6.8 second penalty. Position 1 has got a 4.1 second penalty. Wow, these penalties are massive. The Porsche behind me, Ratuma 93, has pitted, and I think I really want to actually give them that position because it stops them fighting with me and it makes them fight with the cars up in front. So yeah, I think that might be the best choice here. Let them take that position. There we go. A little bit of a kiss up the tail. Yeah, situations like this happen where everybody comes together and hopefully we can... My gosh, everybody's... What on earth happened to that Porsche? Yeah, this is what I say. Sometimes it's better to surrender. Let other people do the work for you. Oh, crikey, I can't believe that Porsche went absolutely flying. But we have overtaken Swept Light and catching up to Mario Kebab 22 up in front. Oh, I thought they was going to try and defend then, but not the case. Our tyres are now on to minor wear on the rear. It is our final lap, so I'm not overly concerned, but look at the run we've got. The top speed, we're leaving everybody behind. It's absolutely insane. We're going to brake again a little bit early. The quicker cars that have pitted are... What on earth is happening here? Trying to feel their way through, but I think the BMW M4 decided brakes was an option. And the option that they didn't want fitted to the vehicle. Just over... are we 2/3 in? No, we're about halfway through at the moment. And it's going to be quite hard to keep them at bay. I mean, the rear tyres are on 44% wear. Well, 44% left, sorry. So... Great recovery. Great recovery. Thanks to the Mustang being able to point in the right direction after an accident. Yeah, I'm talking about a tyre wear, and I absolutely nail it into that corner. Yeah, that's really clever, Flash. Oh, well, you know, might as well go balls to the wall sometime. I mean, I've only lost 2 positions. I was going to lose anyway, I reckon, due to, obviously, them having far better tyre compound than myself. I mean, could I have defended to the end? Possibly. Would it have upset the cars behind? Oh, definitely. And that could have put me again into a situation of spinning in the wrong direction and being in an unrecoverable moment. So every cloud has a silver lining. That silver lining being that the rear tyres are now on moderate wear, and I kind of wish I put a bit of downforce on the car. Don't get a penalty, for crying out loud. Thank you ever so much. Yeah, it is one of those, isn't it? Do you put downforce on? I mean, I'm only suffering on 1 lap. Mario Kebab is still 7 seconds away behind, which is where I don't know got that time from. But we are crossing the line in position 8. I mean, we started last, crashed, got back to last, and then we finished the race in position 8. I think that was great overall. But don't go anywhere just yet. We got an insane race at Road America. But before we get there, I'd like to take a moment out to thank our channel members, which are Jeffrey Anderson, Andy Good, Sigmatic, DMC Motorsport, Daniel Adams, Crazy A, AK47, and Sapphire. Thank you guys ever so much for supporting the channel. And if you'd also like to become a channel member, hit that join button down below. Let's get on with the next race. I mean, nighttime racing is quite good. I quite enjoy it. You have to have the track lit up to a certain extent. Like, the Nürburgring at nighttime is rough. That was a rough start. And thankfully, we gained a fair few positions from that actual weird amount of chaos. We are now in P3. By, like, turn 1. Still holding on to P3. There we go. Ever so kind of you all to not actually destroy me in turn 1. We're braking down the 3rd gear here now, and then touch at the throttle like so out the other side. We are a bit squirrely coming out of that corner. Trying to catch up to Ashley Hunt. Oh! Steady on, my friend. There is a car coming. Use your mirrors. They actually might be an external view and not have a rear view mirror. Or the radar might have not been shown up. Who knows? But either way, a little bit of juice came out, and thankfully we are still in one piece. Actually, thankfully, keeping up with Ashley Ashley Merp. My gosh, where did I get the pump from? Ashley Merp up in front. Sorry, my buddy. But yeah. The Audi behind, Pascal Mads is hopefully holding the cars up behind. Braking down the second gear, turning in. We want to really catch up to Ashley Moe. ESV Pipes is looking to try and break through me at the moment, and I think that's the moment there because some reason yeah, I fell off the track. This corner you can really make a break time, so if you hang and not go on the grass like I did and hang tight and then start accelerating out early and really maximizing the track exit, you get an absolute insane amount of speed down here. Just this corner is sketchy. To say the least sketchy. It's really hard to take that flat out. It really is. You've got to have everything perfect before you turn in, and perfection, yeah, I'm still looking for it. It might be under my table somewhere, I don't know, but it's something I don't have at the moment. I lost a little bit of time. Tony Carvery is 1 second away, so they are starting to reel in. Tony Carvery is looking for said position. Whoop, what on earth was that when I braked? Right, okay, we lost another position. Not great, Flash. But we have someone to follow now. We'll get a bit of slipstream. Yeah, sometimes when you're braking this Mustang, it would like to point in the wrong direction. Now, it could be the way I've tuned this car up, which probably, actually, it is the way I've tuned this car up. There's no two ways about it. Because there's no way that I can create a brake bias to the left-hand side or the right-hand side. So, yeah, it's definitely something I've done. But overall, it's actually a really good tune. Okay, braking down the third gear here, turning in, and accelerating out the other side. Drift Boy is 4 seconds way behind, so we have a good bit of breathing space. The only thing that's got me nervous now is the aero wash from the car in front. Can we turn in and survive? I had to let off, but we survived, and that's what matters. ESV Pipes is almost 20 seconds away. Oh my gosh. Okay, braking down to second gear here, turning in. We are also quite a bit of a way from Murph person up in front. I mean, we're halfway through the race now. 65% of our tyres remaining. So what's that? Another lap or two? Is 9 laps overall. Oh, we have a guy in the pits. In the pits already. Great news. The reason I don't want to pit now and go for another set of mediums is because when they come out of the pits, I will be part of the pack. And that's where you don't want to be. You want to be ahead of the pack when you come out of the pits for one reason or another. The last thing you want to do is have a fresh set of tyres and trying to battle people that's on either A, hard tyres, or B, worn medium tyres that are extending at one stint, because all that's going to do is you're wasting your decent tyres then. So keep it up with Tony Carvery. 0.7 seconds ahead of us now, 0.6. We may well be the same tyre compound as Tony Carvery, but ESV Pipes hasn't pitted yet. It's incredible the amount of speed they managed to get away, and either A, on medium or hard tyres. Who knows? Coming round here now, absolutely flat out again. Gonna lift off for this corner because again, taking it flat out. Whoa, it's not optimal. I thought you were going to keep coming back over. Okay. Well, you carry on with that position. I don't want to battle you just yet because I don't want to be under pressure. But I have made them aware that I can overtake. I'm just waiting for you to make that mistake. And that mistake will be the position I want. So, yeah. Oh, ESV Pipes has gone into the pit, so I can only presume they were on medium tyres. Wonder if they'll go for another set of mediums. I don't know. But we are going to the pits as well, because we're going to be starting lap 6. We've got 6, 7, 8, 9 on soft tyres. And I think you're better off running on worn soft tyres than you are on worn medium tyres. Get on, guys. You're doing a great job here. 2.71 seconds. Always consistent. I've got to give credit where credit's due. The pit crew have always been perfect. Does anybody else have had that you changed tyres and it's been longer than 2.717 seconds? Let me know down in the comments below. We just had a car pass. They could well be on hard tyres. This pit exit is awful. Just stay to the right hand side here. Nobody's coming. Cool, I'm going over. Because it is a broken white line. Just go over when it's safe to do so, and not actually go over in front of a car that's doing twice the speed of you. Coming down here now, we are on a fresh set of soft tyres. And it shows because I'm pointing in the right direction. We've only lost 2 positions overall. Ashley Merp up in front, 7.4 seconds away. They're going to be on medium tyres, and hopefully I am able to actually reel them in whilst I've got my lovely set of soft tyres. Bit sketchy braking coming in, and away out the other side we go. Bit of tail-out happiness kicking off, and up the hill, braking just before the Corvette, turning in. You can hear the car just sliding its way through elegantly. I'm going to say elegantly because from a different point of view, it might not be so elegant. Tony Carvery has gone into the pits. They are 30 seconds ahead, which is great news for us, really, because if we set a really good lap time here and they have not, we may end up coming out in front of them and don't get a penalty for crying out loud. Oh, thank God for that. There we go. It's going to be really interesting. Really, what's going to happen? I'm going to love to see what's going to happen here. I think they're coming out of the pits. I'm trying to see if their radar dot's moving. Come on. There's somebody else. Tony Carvery's there. We are in front. We just need to actually catch up to Ashley Merp now. Tony Carvery is also going to be on soft tyres, but we are 2 seconds ahead of him. So we gained 2 seconds on our last lap, or actually probably a little bit more maybe. Maybe 3 seconds because of the gap I had when I entered the pit. That tyre change right there, which is great news. So they've just come out of the pits as well. Their tyres aren't exactly going to be the warmest, and they take a little bit to bed in. So hopefully, 2.2 seconds away, we've got to keep them at bay now. That is the biggest thing. And especially on the final lap, lap 9 is going to be the hardest way to keep them at bay because I reckon they're going to be on minor wet. 6.4 seconds away from Ashley Merp up in front. Got to reel them in. We have found a second on them, but we really need to find more than just 1 second a lap. We only have 3 laps remaining, and we need to find at least 2 to 3 seconds a lap on them. We found 1.1 on our best lap time at the moment, but it is still room to be found. Kiss of the curb there, accelerating onto the pad. I can see them up in front, 5 seconds away. Something must have gone wrong because they're 3.6 seconds away now. Coming around here now, really pushing the limits of this car. Want to really reel them in. 2.5 seconds away from Tony Carvery, which means we have also gained time from them, which is great news. Sending it through here, and actually just about flat out. I literally lifted ever so slightly, but we did it just about flat out. So go me, right? Hit the like button, you know it's true. Braking down to second gear, turning in here, kiss of the curb, accelerating out the other side. We are 3.3 seconds away from Ashley Merp. They are 1 mistake away from me breathing down them, and hopefully they feel that pressure, and that pressure is what we need. 2 seconds away from Tony Carvery. They found a little bit of time through that latter section, as I may have lost a little bit of time, obviously. Braking a little bit later there, down to second gear, turning in. Beautifully done, accelerating out to the side. Again, a little bit of tail-out happiness as I apply said power. Woo! Fun! That was actually really beautifully done. I may have lost a little bit there, I don't know. 2 seconds away. Now I gained. That was beautifully done. Absolutely incredible. This Mustang is absolute pleasure. I know I rattle on about it a good bit, but it really is a good bit of kit. Coming around here now, 2 seconds away from Ashley Merp, 2.5 away from Tony. We might be in for a chance here, actually. 1.7 seconds away. I wonder if their tyres are falling. That's the thing. I wonder if their tyres are starting to give up. They may have gone on the soft tyres really early. I don't know. 1.3 seconds away. They were really slow through that section. I'm 2.8 seconds away from Tony, or was I just really fast through that section? Breaking down second gear, just slinging the car in, accelerating out of the side. Probably lost a little time, but the flamboyancy that I have shown going through here now. Not my strongest point here, but we managed to stay on the tarmac now. Whoa, no! Ashley Merp has gone gardening. We have claimed position 2. 1 lap to go. Can we hold it away from Tony Carvery? That is the question. And the question I kind of need answering, really. Coming down here now, 31 seconds away from ES3 Pipe. So ES3 Pipe's going to have a lot of accidents for me to be able to catch up that time. And from their consistency at the moment, I very much doubt that is going to happen. but you never know your luck. Oh dear me, breaking down to third gear, looking at my tyres now, 55% remaining, 5% before I click onto minor wear. So the latter part of this track, I reckon I'm going to be on minor wear, but I think it was the right choice to make where I pitted, and when I pitted, sorry. I think it was absolutely perfect. Yeah, I've got to give luck and skill and knowledge due when it is. Anyway, Ashley Mupp is 4.5 seconds away. Tony Carvery 2.5. Coming through here now. Again, very flamboyant, but pointing in the right direction. Did I lose time from that? I'm always kind of curious. I lost about a 10 for 2. Yeah, it's because you couldn't get out that corner fast enough, and that's the problem, because you're sliding. When you put the power down, you've got no traction, so you're not getting out of the corner. Ashley Mupp has collected a 0.4 second penalty. We just have to make these final corners now. 3 of the tyres are on minor wear, and it's not showing all that much. Tony Carvery's lights are behind me, so he's going to get all excited seeing me up in front and hopefully thinking he might be in for a chance. We are not going to give him that chance. We are going to hold on to this for dear life. Bearing in mind, though, they are on better tyres than myself at the moment. Oh, bit sketchy coming in there. Coming out the other side. Because they have 1 lap better tyres, so they will not be on minor wear at the moment. While we are. Just need to make sure we nail this last corner here. Breaking down the third gear. Kiss of the curb. Coming out the other side. There we go. Unless something drastically happens now, we have secured position 2. Coming up to the top of the hill, crossing that line. Beautifully done. Thank you all for watching.